We in this. All right, let me change the category back to Minecraft. I heard an oops. Who dat? Who dare? Who dare? Justin! Thank you for the oops. Thanks for the gaming. Happy anniversary. Welcome, welcome Raiders. We got an hour and a half left in the stream here, so we're going back to some Dadcraft. And, I'll show you what I've been working on the past couple days. It's gonna take me a while to actually finish it. But, hopefully you get the idea. Danger! Thank you for the prime! Thank you. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, Raid. So what I'm working on right now is a tunnel, like a railway, to spawn from a farm I've been working on. So this is the Dadcraft Minecraft server. We just started up, and I've been playing on it the past couple days. And we need food, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll help with the farm, but we gotta get the food back to the main base. So I'm working on a rail. This is also Willy, Dolly, Llama. And anyways, yeah, so we gotta work on the tunnel, but I'll go back and I'll show you the farm. Actually, we should go to sleep. And then we'll go to the farm. Willy's mostly a good boy, except for that whole time when he would spit in my face. So you can see this tunnel, there's much work to do. Sleeping on rails. I too like to live dangerously. Got a key with tape after you told me about it, and now I am Tarkov Welov. Dude, you learn kind of, it's a very specific, like, it's basically like I would just go in, rush to that room with a pistol, or maybe a gun, like if I did a scav run or something, I had some extra guns or whatever. You know, and get in and generally get out, depending on what else is going on. And it won't take long. It won't take too many runs before you get some LEDX in there. Bought Minecraft after watching MALF play it for years. Really? Dude, I mean, it's a great game. Got it on your Switch? Ah, my nephew plays a lot on Switch. As long as it's comfortable. So yeah, ignore this. Actually, I could probably just destroy this now because it's kind of not necessary. We were just doing a prototype design. No! No! Yeah, I know about the Nether tunnel and all that stuff. This server is not a min-max server, at least for me. So, yeah, I'm perfectly content with doing a. I don't know, you know, maybe some people like to find the shortest cut, and that's okay. I'm not judging, but you know, I just want to make a nice rail, you know? That's all. What happened? This freaking scary dude. I gotta make a pickaxe. Oh, this is gonna take forever. What do you mean I'm fine at stay? He was looking right at me. I like that dadly manual labor. That's why I'm on Dadcraft without being a dad, because I have dad-like energy. You know? This is just the way it is. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stone block, that's true. Oops. We'll need more charcoal / more coal. That's okay. Okay, let me show you the farm as it is right now. Still, so all this cobble is gonna get replaced with the nicer material, so ignore that. A lot of the wheat is gonna get replaced with, you know, more variety of crops. There will be some wheat. We got some carrots in now, so everything will move around. We're gonna have more trees. I'm gonna make the surrounding area a lot nicer. I still gotta work on this. There's gonna be a pathway kind of through here. And then this is gonna be like a little tiered thingy as well. But yeah, we're gonna... I'm gonna have to spend some time working on the fountain, or the natural water spring. So this is not all gonna be cobble. Like, I'd like to make it mostly hidden and look like... Also, damn, put the pumpkin there. But, there's a natural spring, and then it's gonna flow down. And that's what waters all of the stuff. Like the cobble? I don't mind the cobble, but, we'll see. Don't get attached to it, because the only reason I used it was because it was quick, and I had a lot of it. Right? Can you get lost, dude? Actually, one thing we need to do, we need to... I do need to make more bread. Stop it! Frig off! Let's go!
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen!
Cobble blocks with slabs of some sort. Going down. No. So I'm gonna put in some stairs in certain parts and bridges and stuff. But the intent isn't that, like, I mean, technically you can walk through this, but I'm gonna have, you know, dedicated walking areas in general. So some of them we'll have like slabs in some areas. So yeah. But like this is like, you know, this is alpha version. I just wanted to get the actual levels kind of defined, I guess, and get the water in. But I've not been working on this at all. We've been working on the tunnel because it's taken a lot of work. So I'm gonna make some bread, and then we're gonna get some wood. Just get a good chunk of this and replant it, of course. Fix that later. There we go. That's good enough. And then, there we go. Get a lot more seed. Is the tunnel completed? Not quite. We got a portion of the like underwater section done. And most of this first part of the tunnel that's just through the mountain, not really mountain, but the hill, is it's excavated. I just need to put more wood for the ceiling, and then also got to excavate the two sides. Oh fudge, I need an axe. I need an adult. Yeah, and then we gotta do the sides, and we'll probably put some brick or something in, and we'll get lanterns. Hello, Corey. What's up, sexy? Was that message in the Discord for me that you left? Done the Sporkle quiz? No. No. Is it going viral? Is everybody doing it now? Oh, I need two. That's right. A message about dentures. You added the one role in the Discord and it just said sup sexy. In the Hoffa lobby, are you even doing it? I don't know, I have this weird thing where it's like when a lot of people are doing something, it makes me not want to do it. Which sometimes means you just miss out on stuff, but feel that 100%. Yeah. It's a little dark here, but you know what? It's good you stand out. Well, that's not the intent. It's just like, you know. I also kind of like, it's not even less, I don't know. In my mind, with certain things, specifically like content, I guess, if everybody's doing the same thing and they're doing it the same way, it's like, it loses its value. Internet service provider in Canada, that doesn't suck. Nope. I mean, I will say, I hate Bell, but I'm on their fiber internet, and it's like, do not ever use Rogers internet. From just a technical standpoint, the Bell fiber, since I've had it, I've had like pretty much no issues. There's been like a couple times the router or whatever has reset on its own. Never during the stream though. So that's nice, but still, if I had other options, like if I didn't stream, I definitely wouldn't use Bell or fiber. I'd probably go with like Tech Savvy. So like Tech Savvy is like pretty good. They're like the larger one in terms of like they lease from Rogers and Bell, as do pretty much every other ISP, but Tech Savvy is like the biggest one. Rip. I always forget to take out the leaves when I'm up there. Shaw resets. Oh, Shaw? Yeah, no, I've not ever heard good stuff from Shaw either. How bad it is in Canada? Yeah, people don't really realize Canada has, in terms of telecommunications, we're like a first world country, but our telecommunications is worse than a lot of third world countries. You pay so much for so little. It's ridiculous. Give me that Starlink. Isn't Starlink, didn't they say it's gonna be like 90 bucks a month? Stand up for the beta? I mean, it's a neat idea to, you know, because it's supposed to have pretty much like total global coverage when it's done. Which is really great for rural areas. Yeah, US telecommunications is bad too. It's like Canada's just, you know, it's also monopolized. It's like 3 companies, TELUS, Bell, and Rogers. And people just kind of refer to them all as Robellus. Because they're all the same crap. And they're all like, yeah, let's just charge a ton of money, and like they all offer the same crummy packages. And the Canadian government is like, regulations? Lol. Why don't we just let them keep being ding-dongs? Favorite kind of melon? I'll be honest, I'm not like a huge melon guy. Guilty. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Consider Sporkle Danglish Pokemon. I mean, I'll consider it, but I make no guarantees. What was I saying? Melon. Honeydew's pretty sweet. But I think I prefer cantaloupe. Not a huge watermelon guy either. I don't know. I'm more into like bananas and berries and mangoes and that kind of fruit. Yo, Crom! Thank you for the gift sub. Let's go. Fresh gifter chat. Are you kidding me? Thank you. What the heck is that for? I know the leaves go away by themselves. I just don't want to wait that long. So I'm trying to get a head start. Oh, I missed one. What you made me do. Oh no, baby, he's fast. Alright, there should be a good amount of wood for the next... Oh, I see you, creeper. I feel evil creeping in. Creeping in. We'll try to plant some as well. That's great. At least we can replace the ones. So it seems like if you want to get more saplings, it's better to plant like a single one. Probably get like 1, maybe 2 more saplings out of those, but I'm just gonna go. Also, oh wait. I want your bones. Your bones are my money. Ow. Okay, I'm peeking. I'm peeking. Take your shot. Just gotta reload. That's when we go. You rush them. I can do this all night. All right, let's go. Going the wrong way. Give me bones. Has a tunnel now. I'll show you. We're going back there right now with some good wood. Oh, it's gonna be so nice, man. I love the view. I should make a park up there just so we can look at the farm. Just Tarkov with blocks. Plans for an enchanting table? Yeah, there's one back at the spawn. I just don't know. I've never done enchanting, so I'm gonna spend some time with that later on. But for now, you know, just doing stuff the old-fashioned way. AKA slow. Let's just remove this stuff for now. This is the prototype, which we don't need anymore. And then we'll start thinking of like how I'm gonna redo this whole couple of levels here as well. Let's finish what we started. To put power rails? Yeah. So for now I'm just doing like the basic rails. Oh geez, we gotta get rid of some stuff. Just kind of getting the basic tunnel in, and then I'm gonna go back and put in power rails. So that I can basically just put a cart full of wheat or whatever produce and send it back to spawn. Which will be very nice. Gonna need to get some more chests. Actually, let's do that now. I forgot you can't put them on the ceiling. Oops. Well, we'll just put it right here for now. Because that's our bed is in the tunnel. We can put that guy there. Get a little charcoal going. Poop. Okay, don't worry about it. Just put this here. We'll keep a stack. You should have an ice rail set up, sir. Pretty deep in this one. For another time. Like I'll do it for fun, but like I'm not gonna do it as a means of like Like, I just don't desire to have the fastest way. So, like, maybe, like I said, I'll do it as, like, a go-kart track or something like that. But I just like rails. You know? Progress or progress? Well, yeah, I mean... I'm working on the ceiling here, and then we'll chip away at the walls, and we'll get some bricks in there, and then we'll do the arches with the lanterns dangling, but I'll show you the tunnel itself. Yeah, under the water. It's not done. A portion of it's done. Quality life, tool and mods. Yeah, no, but like, you know, I kind of... It's a slippery slope too. I definitely don't mind doing vanilla. So we've got to clean up on the outside of this. Then remove the bed. Like we're gonna, all these blocks out here are gonna get removed. So you can just see into the water. But, yeah, kind of like this. And you can see the fish. And we're gonna put some glowstone out there later on. So that, like, it's got a subtle glow. Yeah, yeah. Yo, what up, April? It's so pog. So this is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna continue it this way. And now that I built this, it should be easier to like build more of it. And then we're also gonna put the powered rails like under the arches, so it's all nice and like lined up. Looks nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So now I'm trying to get the normal tunnel going. So let's do that. Oops. Middle click. What the heck? Hopefully I have enough wood. Oh, we gotta mine that part out? Okay. Wow, this is so long. I mean, it is a few hundred blocks long, but... Oh, yeah, we'll have... Pog. Alright, let's start chipping away at this part, and then place, and then we can work on the walls, and it'll... I think once we get some brick walls in, it'll really come together on the arches and the lanterns. I try to do, like, with most... Like, I'm not an expert designer in Minecraft, but anything I do, like, having that sense of rhythm. So instead of just, like, a straight plain tunnel like this, like, you break it up with some columns or some other details, and I think that goes a long way. I want to play both Minecraft and Stardew at the same time. Enough wood for the tunnels. We got, I mean, there's plenty of spruce up on the hilltop. It just, you know, that is where having multiple people helps out. You could have somebody just going and just chopping it all down. But by doing it by myself, which is still fine, there's a lot more back and forth, and it's definitely not as efficient. Millstone looks kind of nice. It's not bad. Like, what I'm... Oh, no. What I'm doing...
Oh, what the hell is this?
What I'm doing design-wise now is kind of like... Not 100%, right? So we're gonna put it in place. I think it'll look decent. But I may come back later and, like, you know, redesign it. Yeah, we're gonna have to rework all of this area too, because that's where the warehouse is gonna be, and we'll have some nice stairways or stairs going up. Ah. Yeah, this will be enough to at least finish the ceiling here. Can't click fast enough. I mean, I can, but sometimes I feel like I'm gonna click too fast. Pog. So now, let me think about this for a second. We could do it the easy way. But there's like 2 ways to add repetition, like let's just do one section. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8. I've got another idea, which would add a little, a bit more work. But it would add maybe a bit more pog. So, let's put that there for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't bring the other lanterns with me. That's okay. These down since we got them. So you'd have the lantern dangling there, and then you'd repeat that. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's better than what's there. But, what if What if we recessed, because here, you know, we don't want it too wide, it's underwater, you know, we keep it narrow. But what if you're, you know, we got a little more space. Just give me a second here. Let's recess it on this side too, just so. Then we could have a real fun design. Let's make some stairs. And 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Hey, Monkey Matt says this is my 8th month sub anniversary. What? What's the problem? You expecting more or less? Have an eye for design. I'm slow. You gotta, yeah, I gotta start slow and work on stuff, but I think that's my thing, is like I have persistence at least. I don't know if I quite like it like that, but there's a few possibilities we could do here. You see what I'm going for? Like, so it's recessed, and then you've got the archway, so it just gives it a little bit more depth and character all around. So I don't know if this particular design, but you know what I'm going for. It's like when you go in a fancy home and they got the wood paneling and the fancy crown molding and all that. There's a thing with the stairs. Yeah, I was trying to, I think I did it wrong, right? Fancy. Let's go get the lanterns. Ayaya. I'm down with the wrapping. That's nice. Hey Cindy. How you doing? When do we get the ride? I gotta build one. But now that we've actually got some track in place, yeah, let's build one. At least it makes the trek back and forth a little bit quicker. I don't remember actually how to make one though. Oh, it's literally a U. And then I'm gonna get these. Just want these lanterns. I want to make some more though, which means we'll need some more torches, which means we need. Let's make a bit more charcoal. That's good enough. And, you know, with the brick we're using, we may replace that later, or we may do like a two-tone kind of thing. Multiple materials. That's another thing that I think makes you like, you can elevate stuff is by... How do you get it to go faster? This is slow. Did they change it or something? I know powered rails, but I feel like even it used to be faster without. Hypers. Make a furnace bunker to push it. Need some ice. All right, we're gonna, we'll maybe get some powered rails in sooner than I thought. We do have some gold. We got a lot of redstone. Oh, a slope. Yeah, I guess that could get us going. Push and jump. Well, for now, let's just let's walk it off. Yeah, I kind of like this. You know what I might even do? This brick here, maybe it could be like, can you do a half slab of the smooth stone? You do like a half slab here, and then you do a whole block here, and then the rest of the stuff is, you know, maybe something else. But I'm gonna come back and we'll swap materials. Hey, 2-1, thank you. I mean, just kind of winging it, but I think this could be good. And then, yeah, it'll wrap around. Definitely makes it chonkier. That's maybe the only thing, is it, for this, because it's so narrow here, you know? It's fine. I think. Let's try, we gotta recess it on this side. Maybe that's another factor. Let's do it on both sides before we... You can remove those corners. What do you mean? This corner? The chonkier, the better. No? What's sticking out? These ones? Oh, you know what though? Yeah, like, that's also not necessarily bad. It's cool that we can wrap it, but it takes away a little bit of the chunk. But let's magic. Like them round? Yeah, we'll try both out. Let's just get this side complete and then we can Fortunately, this way it means we don't need to worry about doing extra wood though. So that's nice. We just need to mine out a little bit more of the walls. Actually, technically, this doesn't need to be brick. But whatever. Oh, we need to make some more stairs. And on this side, let's do 3. Like the corners themselves, I'm fine with, but this like weird, you know, I think it's this wooden gap right here that kind of gets me a little, but I don't know. Yeah, like this little strip there kind of, it seems a little off. The first one's definitely a bit cleaner. Middle could be wood. Yeah, I guess the only thing is then it kind of like, you know, I was trying to make it consistent with this at least. It could be wood though. It might actually just, I mean, I think it would look better as wood. Like I like this too because it makes it seem like it's helping to support all the wood planks above too, you know? Those are different on each side. Oh, the corner piece. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think I want it like that. Let's try it like that. Actually, I don't know. I think I kind of want it like that. Are we going right side or left side? Right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Pretty unanimous. I'm with you. I'm with you. It's good to consider these things though. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll build it just with this material, and then later I might come back with the smooth stone. I think the smooth stone as the base here would, and like the first block here would actually might be pretty sweet. You know, no, frick that. If we're gonna do that, like if we got the idea in our head, let's check it out. Dr. Steve Rules, check it out for your health. No sub, no vote. No. You can make the pillars less chonky if you make the whole thing a stair. I'd have to play around with that. I mean, you know, I'm okay with the level of chonk now. I think with the full wrapped kind of molding, that definitely felt a bit overwhelming. But we'll see. Let's see when we swap out some. So we cook this again to get the smooth stone, right? Oh jeez. I need. No turkey? No, we've got less than an hour in the stream. And we've been playing this for about well, felt like 20 minutes, but I guess it's been 50 minutes. Just not enough time for turkey to really get into it, so I'd rather like kind of go in on turkey, you know? Yeah, I should have changed the title. So can we do, what does the half slab look like? Okay. That could be nice. New recipes? We're gonna need some more half slabs. Okay, let's just put, that should be good enough. Oh, good enough. Dads need their rest. Exactly. Looking forward to chilling tomorrow. Hopefully getting some chores done. More dads incoming. Yeah, Indie Mouse joined the server today. This morning. He was on for a little bit. And I think some more peeps are getting invited. Signed up but hasn't been on yet. No, not yet. Probably just busy, honestly. I don't know. Alright, let's see if this idea... will, will look okay. And maybe it's not the smooth stone. Maybe we're like, we'll come back with something else. So maybe it's kind of like the right idea, but the wrong material. It's not terrible. But it... maybe I should do it on both sides. Keep the stone block on the pillar? I mean, try that. No, I like that less. If I were to use the smooth, I feel like that is a bit better, but spruce logs is spruce half slabs. You know, I originally I don't want like this material on the sides there. I did think about using spruce logs somehow, but again, I do kind of want some. Well, I guess it would break consistency with that. I do really like this for using it for like streetscape stuff, but make the arches smooth. No, because then I'd have to change all these to smooth. Plus, the thing is, I know it's like, it doesn't actually matter at all, but with this brick, it actually looks like structurally viable, right? Because the bricks are all interlocking and whatnot, and actual arches are made of them. These are just like slabs, right? So if you're, you know, it's harder to make it look like they're supporting. Oh, the recess part might look good as smooth? Maybe. The only thing is I don't like big walls of, let's try like a little patch here, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll just do everything in brick and then we'll come back later and spend some more time trying to swap materials, but yeah, see that just generally it seems weird to me to see that line, you know? It's like non-staggered blocks. I just look at it and like that doesn't seem structurally sound at all. Well, yeah, okay. We'll stick with the brick as it is for now. But, we may revisit it later on. But I think it's like a... It's totally a valid first pass or first design. Yeah. This is neat. I like the I'm glad we went with the recessed for sure. And then yeah, we'll do it this way. Although this, I think this one will stay as is rather than the wood. And these ones all will be the brick, but when we're in here, we'll go like that. Yeah, actually, I agree. This could be better as this. I don't know how you do the stairs. Oh, what happens? Oh, what's the fence? How do you do the fence post? What does that look like? Might not work. Yeah, it's... Cause that could be kind of cool to like... Oh yeah, we gotta do a whole block here. But that actually might look okay. Actually... It's just a small change too. Does mean we gotta put a brick behind that, but that's okay. Yo, hold the door. Can you do... Nah, okay. I was gonna say, if we could actually get like a smooth piece, that'd be pretty neat. It would give it a, like, you know... Yeah, wooden post. I just don't like... Oh, wait. It's different for these guys, right? You gotta make an actual... Oops. We have a shot, but... Part of me does actually like it, just because I like the color contrast. I just don't like the texture on that as much. Andesite? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It sticks to the main wall. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. But let's do it on both sides. Maybe it'll look... It does make it a little bit more airy. Stone better. A solid chunk like the stone, I'd like it. The prongs are meh. But double F. F, F. Yeah, maybe that's something we come back and we revisit. But at least, I think this, for sure, is a step up from the solid block. But I definitely want to have, like, another material here. Like, on the bottom half and the top. But for now, this is structurally, I think we're good. Which is the most important thing. And then it's easy to come back and swap stuff later. I mean, it's more work, but... You know, whatever. Have I tried stairs there? I don't really know how to make stairs look. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Plus, it just makes this guy look more floaty. Upside down. Hmm. Then you'd have to do stairs right here. I feel like it should kick out more though. Yeah, I kind of prefer the wall setup. Again, it's nice to try. And we can maybe change it later. Excuse me. Probably looks like the most structurally sound, but I like the fence one. It's a slight contrast to the gray tone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm big on contrast and textures and stuff for sure. So that's why I'm like, I don't want this all to be brick, but for now it's... To do two-tone, we need to spend a good amount of time looking at it. But hey. This is still it's nice for a start. Gettiano and Dapper. Dapper, thank you for the 19. Cantiano with the 22. No, you look good. Polished andesite. Oh, clay brick. Well, I don't have any clay brick, and we do have some andesite. So what I'm gonna do though, because structurally we know we're gonna recess it like this, right? So we might as well just Get digging. And then we can swap. We got room to play around with designs and different arch types and barked spruce log. Yeah, actually, that could be sweet. To hollow out that upper block because of stairs. Oh, this one, thank you so much. That's actually, like, gonna save us so much time. Much time. Much wow. They just keep coming. It's a whole family in there. Sorry, glass, but you gots to go. You know what we could do? Instead of bricking over this, we could do like a little glass window in here. Maybe. At least temporarily. Finish the glass water tunnel. Not finished. I've kind of finished one section of it. Although we gotta remove the stuff on the outside on the left here, the sand. And the bed. But you got a general gist of what's going on. And I'm probably gonna come back and change like some design stuff here. Maybe we'll do colored glass. Maybe we'll change the material for the arch. Like, I don't know, but for a first pass. Oh, I gotta, yeah. It's cozy, yeah. And then you can see, like, you know, through here, there's the fish over there, and the, it's nice, eh? Does tunnel go? Yeah, from farm to spawn. With vines, leaves, moss stone, a bit of water and glowstone and torches. Oh, the cave, yeah, I'm with you. That'd be neat to do. Give it a little more atmosphere, just something unique to look at. Ah! For now. Do I have any glass on me? No. Well. Hopefully they do not escape. Actually, we're running out of... Let's go put some stuff back in our chest. And get some glass. Plant sea cucumbers outside. You will see further. Oh, they glow, right? Yeah, we talked about maybe putting some glowstone in the water here and there for atmosphere as well. Pappy craft. You know it. Monka. Wait, what? What's Monka? What's Monka? That there for now. We're gonna need more pickaxe, so let's just make a couple. Switch games. And we played like 4.5 hours of Deep Rock Galactic. And then I was gonna play Tarkov, but an hour and a half is not enough time for Tarkov, so. So I was like, and I'm not like tired, but I'm comfy tired. So I was like, this is good for that. Tarkov, you gotta be like a little too alert. You like playing DRG? It's good. This is our second session. We played some last Saturday. So it's cool. I think we're gonna... Wade was saying he won't be around next Saturday, but we'll probably just keep doing it on Saturdays when everybody's available for the next while. And yeah, we basically have been mining all day. Whether Minecraft or DRG. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time tomorrow getting caught up with like highlighting and splicing up last week's DRG and all the Dadcraft stuff so far, and I'm just gonna put that in on YouTube as well. We might do some edits here and there of stuff, but at the very least, like. The whole kit and caboodle will be there for people that want to watch VODs on YouTube. VOD boys, where you at? Last episode of DRG, quite enjoyed seeing spiders making your butt bleed. I did not enjoy that. Thank you very much. Some say my butt is still bleeding to this day. Incredibly pogged on everyone's channel. Yeah, no, it's like... It's obviously from a numbers perspective, it does well. Minecraft is fun. I think like the whole scope of it is cool too. People are just like into the server and the participants. Oops, didn't. Oh yeah, we want to do that. I don't want to have too many windows, but what the? Oh, we've been here before. Sort of. All right. Rather than like completely digging out this, I might just like work on a bit more of this. So is there like... Yeah, we technically didn't need to do that, but whatever. Oh, we need to make a lot of stairs. We need slabs. And we need fences. Oops. We gotta line out the arches as well. Stone cutter. Well, okay, when we go back, you may have to remind me, but let's make a stone cutter for sure. For show. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. One. Is a random stone pillar. Wait, what? Oh no! I forgot we did this just to... Aw, poopy. Poop, poop, poop. That's okay. We'll get that fixed up right now. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Let's just fill it all and then take out. I don't give a frick. Stonebrick's very dungeony. Yeah, we're gonna replace, I think, some of them. I don't want it to all be stone bricks, but for now, it'll do. And just so we get some lighting. Pop that guy there. We gotta dig this side out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Tunnel's immaculate. Ah, you know. When we finish it, it'll be nice. But I also kind of want to weather it a bit, like with some cracked brick here and there, maybe some mossy, you know, make it look a little bit used. Learning woods. Oh yeah, if you're talking Tarkov, I've very much enjoyed Shoreline more this wipe. Like I've always played it, but not as much. But it, honestly, look up a stash map on Shoreline, and even as a scav, very often you'll go in there and the stashes are unlooted. Not always, but very often. Found a Tetris in woods. Yo, let's go. You can find on Shoreline in the weather station. There's a server rack there, and Tetris and GPUs can be found there. With the group, and have gotten pinned and sniped every time. Really? Like when I went with Dan, I got sniped immediately on Shoreline, but like honestly, normally when I'm there, it's unless you go resort, I feel like it's not too bad most of the time. But again, just leave this open for now. Maybe I'll put glass there instead. I'll think about it. Yeah, we definitely gotta get a stone cutter. Let's put these lanterns. It's getting there. I guess technically I don't even need to do that block. Oops. Let's do one more. There we go. Fill in this back. We put more. Do I have only 2 more? Oh, we've got actually quite a bit more. We should still go and get the stone cutter. Making a garden in one of the windows. You know, I think that'd be cool. We could have like a few exhibits almost. Like the museum line. One could be like a mushroom. It could be a little mushroom cave. One could be a little garden. One could be like the natural cave. We could have like a little mini aquarium in one. A little zoo window. That'd be kind of neat, dude. Snowman and Golem. MALF world. Dude, that's actually a really good idea. We're gonna need a longer tunnel. Well, I guess it's L-shaped, so on the way to the spawn, there's still like another half distance. Satoshi's Unity Minecraft compilation. If only we had egg cam back then. You know? Better late than never, I suppose. Load of diamond blocks in there to see who's the first person to give in to temptation. I like that. So 3 stone and 1 iron. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Nice and simple. So wait, like, what do you... Ah, ooh, chiseled. Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realize you could do half stone slab. Or stone stairs. Neat. We definitely got to cook some more. Let's do like a bunch of those. Oh yeah, we got tons of stone. Get some stairs. Some more. Oops. Let's put that in there for now. I don't need this much dirt on me. Can you stone cut dirt? I mean, I totally didn't think you could. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying my best. Only cut stones. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, now having more, you get a better sense of the depth and the repetition, for sure. All right, put that there. Let's get that in there. Just fill in. We won't fill in that one, but there we go. We go. So once you got the design language down, I don't know what I want to do there. You know, if we're gonna go with the museum idea, we'll probably end up knocking a bunch of these walls down anyways. So we'll just, I'll keep the one open, but we'll cover these other ones up just for now. You know, and I love mindless tasks. Starter would be... I've always wanted to do multiplayer starter, but, you know. We were also talking about it earlier that I'm probably gonna... I plan to check it out one way or another. Very soon. But yeah, with people would be sweet. There we go. Oh no. There's gonna be so much gravel. Convince Riot that Dadcraft reaches his natural conclusion. Stardew is the way to go. Maybe. I just know, like, because when he played it, like, it's just the kind of game you need self-direction, right? It's like why a lot of people need to go to school, because they just need some sort of guidance into what they should be doing and learning. I think Stardew is oftentimes a game like that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I don't know. I mean, some games aren't for everybody. I don't want to, like, I'm past the point where I am gonna convince people to play games. You know, I might ask, like, yo, you want to play this? But if they're like, no. Never played Stardew with a 30-second summary. You inherit a farm from your grandpa, you know, but it's really all beat up and you gotta fix it up, grow crops, sell them, make money. There's a little mining action. You can get geodes and different things, and you gotta fix up the town a little bit. There's a social aspect. I'm not explaining it very well, but Harvest Moon more modern on PC. Harvest Moon de-animated. There you go. I never actually played Harvest Moon. Don't get mad at me. Oh yeah, there's fishing. There's a little combat in the mines and such. For anybody that likes Stardew, by the way, like if you haven't checked out Littlewood to me is kind of like a nice mixture of Stardew and Animal Crossing, but like less stressful. It's much more go at your own pace. Like you don't have to battle time. Time moves with how many actions you perform in a day, which is like, you might not think it, but it's actually like really nice. We gotta drop off some stuff. Actually, we can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Oh yeah, we're gonna dig all that crap out too. Still going. I slept for 7 hours. I hope it was a good sleep. We're actually, I mean, technically I should be stopping by now. We've hit the 12th hour. But, we got, working a little bit more on the tunnel. Got a basic design. I'm gonna come back to it, so don't judge it too hard. Ton of love. Whoa, no. Nick's T. 2021 bits. Working overtime. You know, it's hard to call this work right now. Sometimes you play games and you're like, you know, this is just like, oh wait, we don't need to mine that out. That's right. This definitely doesn't feel like work though. Thank you very much for the bits. That's very generous. Hey, Sterling. Yeah, Minecraft is it's super soothing. Oh, nope, don't mind that out. Keep forgetting. Connect back to town square. Yeah, sort of. So that end down there is the farm, and then you go this way. Actually, there's a chest over here. I can put some items in. But I can also show the section that goes through the water. Part of it. There's still much more to do. But, so we're gonna clean out some of the sand on the left here. It's nighttime, so it's a little bit, you know. Oh, you can see the moon, though. That's romantic. And this is Willy. Willy Dalai Lama. So yeah, we'll remove some of the sand, but then, and this other junk. But once you get to a certain point, you know, then it's just water, and in the daytime, actually we can sleep. You can see the fish. Free Willy. Nope, he's staying here forever. Squid, you got the fish. Plants. We're gonna get some glowstone and chuck it in there later to just lighten it up a little bit, maybe. Isn't that cool? And then, so this is, we're gonna make this powered rail as well. So it'll take you back to the spawn. Yeah, definitely redstone. Otherwise it'd be pretty slow. But, you know, it's gonna be such a nice tunnel that you might want it to be slow. This tunnel's my new crush. I just, like, I don't know what it is, but in Minecraft, I love taking something you can make totally utilitarian, gets the job done, but I like just making it as nice as I can to an extent, you know? I gotta put stuff in the chest, thank you. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Put the glowstone under the glass on the floor so it doesn't just sit there. I like that. I like that. Make it a little bit more ambient for sure. Let's just chuck some of this stuff. We gotta clean this out as well. That's good though. A lot of work to do, but now that we've kind of got our sort of quasi-tunnel design, it's a little bit smoother sailing. Good evening, JT. How you doing? Thank you for the 17. Yeah, ambience is always good. Ambiance. Let's get rid of these. Put that there. Just mine it all the heck. Yeah, diamond pickaxe would be very nice, but we'd have to go and look for more diamonds. I'm doing all right, yeah. I mean, it's been a long stream, but it's been a very fun It hasn't felt long. It's been a very fun, pleasant stream. Oh yeah, that's right, sea pickles. So where do you find those in this game? Do I have to go to, like, the ocean or something? And out to lure a creeper down here? I'm gonna try to put security measures like gates and, like, multiple gates at either end of the tunnel. If he lures a creeper in here, they're like, I'm gonna build a jail as well, and he'll have to, like, just sit in the jail for a while or something. Or maybe, yeah, we'll have a dungeon and, like, Sips. I feel like Sips would be a great dungeon dude. He can, like, tickle torture him or something. Jail can be one of the exhibits. Now we're talking. Put a cat guard? A cat guard? What, do cats, like, kill creepers or something? Train Willy to attack? No, I mean, he'll spit on anything. I'm not sure that's gonna stop a creeper. Oh, creepers fear cats. Tomo, buddy. I'll have Tomo on one end and Ruka on the other. That's a great idea, actually. So, where do you get cats in this game? The junk... Duh. Oh, as in, like, the ocelot? Oh, in villages now? And you tame with cod? Makes sense. Dude, we'll actually do that. That's a great idea. Cat, yeah, we're gonna have a cat exhibit as well. We're gonna have so many exhibits. This is gonna be like Ripley's rail. Ripley's Believe It or Not rail. Doing an Apollo exhibit. You prefer cats or dogs? I like both, honestly, I do. I'd probably nod towards dogs, like if there's like, I mean, for me in particular, it'd be a lot easier to have cats or a cat. Except for the plants. That's the one thing, you know. I have a lot of toxic plants, so I'd have to sort that out. Especially because I live in an apartment, right? So, I mean, if you have a smaller dog, then that's fine. But my mom is allergic to cats and dogs. So, like, if I were to visit, I couldn't just, like, bring the dog with. And I'm not going to spend money to put a dog in... like a kennel. I don't really have any neighbors that I know that, like, well enough. A cat you could leave on their own for a couple days, like, no problem. Downshift, peace out. You have a great rest. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah. So technically cats would be a bit better suited, but if I had the ability, like, I would prefer a dog. And I won't pet sit. Well, I mean, he's also on the other side of the country, so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 1, 2. Poggy. This stuff, for now, we'll just, like, stop it here. And this is all gonna be, like, a warehouse kind of thing. So we might even, like, remove some of this rail and make this, like, more of a room. I don't know. We'll get it sorted out. F is still streaming. 8 minutes over 12 hours. It's Minecraft, baby. Cats and dogs, yeah, they're a big commitment. And it's, like, streaming and all that stuff, like, it is nice that I work from home, but you know, you kind of get into a routine and certain things, and sometimes pets can be like, nah, you're gonna play with me right now. Oops. No, not Dadcraft the whole time. We played about 4.5 hours of Deep Rock Galactic. And then we only had an hour and a half left in the stream, which we've gone over by 15 minutes. I was like, well, just rather than playing Tarkov, that's not enough time for Tarkov. It's like 2 decent raids if you're lucky. What is Tarkov? The full name is Escape from Tarkov. It's a first-person shooter type game. Not a battle royale, but you go into a map. There are other players, and there's also AI. And essentially, you want to go in. You want to get loot. There's a lot of different loot. Some of it's weapons and things you can use. Some of it's stuff you use for crafting. And then you have like a hideout. So when you escape the map with all the loot, then you can sell some of it. There's like a flea market. Some of it you can use to upgrade your hideout. Some of it you can craft into things in your hideout and then like craft other stuff from that or sell it. It's a pretty neat game, but it's also it's pretty can be pretty intense at times. For sure. So I was gonna play that, but again, it's the kind of game you need a little bit more time to you got to get into the groove. And there's also quests and stuff as well, and you get experience and you level up your dude, which allows you to do more stuff. Yo!
Yeah, babe.
You know I love a fresh gifter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skydog. What's up? Thank you very much. Super stressful, fairly realistic. Yeah, there's like the healing and stuff as well, so you can have different injuries, right? You know, whether it's light bleeding or heavy bleeding, fractured bones, you know, your whole like limb can be like destroyed and you've got to staple it back together pretty much. You know, so there's a lot of different medical treatments and stuff. There's hydration and energy as well. So like if you're in a raid for a long time and you're over encumbered and you're running a lot, like you'll burn through your energy and hydration more too. And certain medical treatments will also hydrate you or whatever it may be. So you even need to make sure you're staying hydrated by drinking various liquids or eating food. To watch you play? Yeah. I've got a VOD from a couple. What was that? Was that Tuesday night chat? Or Wednesday? There's even like a, you know, it's like a day-night cycle. So you can do raids at nighttime, and there's night vision or thermal vision, thermal goggles and scopes. It's pretty neat. There's a lot of people actually that, I mean, there are much better people that play it on Twitch, like that are actually like good at shooting and just have played the game a lot longer than I have, but I know the basics. Hey, Gio. Yeah, I'll be wrapping up a bit soon. Maybe, I think I want to just, like, get this side of the tunnel done, at least. We're getting, pretty close. I need another pickaxe. Oh, we were so close. I'm the cool uncle and honorary dad. I don't like first-person shooters, and you're making me want to play it. Well, the thing is, it's not a traditional first-person shooter, right? It's not like Call of Duty where if you're really good at the game, like there are people, guys like Pestily, and Landmark is really good at it, and guys like Deadly Slob, and people that, like, that's the only game they play in stream. Pretty much. They can kind of run and gun, but 99% of people, you can't run and gun in the game. It's like, it's very realistic. There's even, like, the ammunition that you use matters. There's all the ballistics, like, you know, the amount of penetration and damage and blah, blah, blah. So, like, one bullet can end your whole run. And like when you die in a run, you lose all the gear you're wearing and all the loot you have, save for a little tiny pouch. So for the most part, like a lot of people, it can be a very slow going kind of game. Yeah, Dan plays it a good chunk as well. Watching Among Us streamer named Dumb Dog that plays Tarkov sometimes. That dude is nutty. Who's Dumb Dog? Does he only play Among Us and Tarkov, or does he play other stuff? Shh. Chat, don't say anything. Is it that Apple O guy? No. I know him quite well. I've streamed a lot with him. Yo, good night, Quincy. I hate to break it to you, but I've been watching. Oh, poop! It backfired. No, chat. No. I was memeing and then I got memed on. Wow, the double cross. Frig. It was a good moment. We enjoyed that. I got updogged. You updogging me? Good times, good times. Gal! How's my day? Fantastic. Been loving Dadcraft. Chat's been a great pleasure. Keeping me in good company. No complaints. No complaints. How was your day? What's in your wallet? Oh, we should do like a stone cutter. What are we missing? Some half slabs. Need probably a little bit of everything basically. Get some stairs. Get some blocks. Some more half slabs. Some more blocks. More stairs. There are more blocks as well, because we, you know, it's not as efficient, but we can always turn them into other stuff. Kale! My day was good. Excellent. Done the slabs for one side. Oh, that's right! Well, now we got enough for the other side. Let's just mine. Oh yeah, and we gotta mine out. Oh wait, do we? Oh no, we're like kind of done. Well, this part. Nice. Oops. You play Dead by Daylight? No, like I played a little bit with some people when they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna play this," and it's like, okay. But I've got single-digit hours in it. Oops. I don't mind it, but honestly, it's like, and this is not a knock on people that do enjoy it, but it's definitely not the kind of game where I could just I mean no offense. I do not know how people could play that game like that's all they play. But that's just me. It seems weird to me. I don't know. I think it's the gameplay loop just seems too narrow to me. But, you know, again, if people enjoy it, then I'm happy for them, but in my brain is like I don't know. But then you know, there's probably a lot of people like, how could you play Minecraft? You're just placing blocks, like boring. Thank you, Kale. It's a good game in the moment, but I can't stand. Don't want to play it. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I get it. There's obviously variety too. You've got different, you've got leveling up and different monsters and whatnot to do, but just not my cup of tea. Poggy. Yeah, we gotta remove these. Put that in. That in. That in. Nice. Honestly, for this side, like, once we got going on it, this has gone fairly quick, I feel like. Tunnel underwater. This part we're in right now is not. But once we get over here... And for those wondering... oh, there's a creeper. This will have powered rails as well. Hello, Willy. So we worked on this a bit earlier. It's still unfinished. We got to clear out the stuff outside the windows. On these sides. Mostly on the left side. And then, yeah, you can see the water. And the fish and all that kind of stuff. And we're gonna spruce it all up. Dad by what? Laydite. Yo, toodles, Coco. Thank you so much for hanging. Gotta take care of a sick kitty. Aww. Hope the kitty starts to feel better. It's the spruce caboose. I feel like building roads and tunnels in Minecraft. I feel like a little worker orc from Warcraft. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of a sort of a, maybe a not so fancy function, but you just make it a little bit nicer. Stinkier than mine? Not true. Roads better than railroads? Yeah, but I mean, this is really, it's meant to be a shuttle goods back and forth. So the rail is necessary for the automation, you know? Roads are cool though too. All right. Up. Up. Choice closer. We'll go and we'll do the fence. We'll make more fence and we'll pop it in after. And where to put it anyways. You know what? Let's also just do like, take these out. Yeah, we're getting there. Next time you'll make Ryan tap out. Next time he says my mom's a terrible cook. Cause that's just a lie, man. You could put a chest in the micro. I did know that. That's gonna be the plan. So we can send food from the farm here back to spawn. And we'll have the powered rail, so we'll just put it, push it. Mom's a great cook. How would you know? Yeah, Dadcraft is popping off big time. Plans for the train station? Not yet, you know. Once we cross that bridge, we'll definitely we're gonna make it look nice. Cause on this side, and maybe even on the other side, we're also gonna want to have an area to store stuff, at least temporarily. But yeah, we'll make it look like a nice proper train station. Gonna play more Dadcraft. Yep. Oh yeah. We're gonna try to get like, just like, because obviously Ryan, Sips and I played together, and you know Ryan and Sips have played together a few times, and I played a bit with just Dan, and Dan's played a bit with just Sips. We kind of want to try to get as many people together, at least, you know, one time a week would be nice. So, so we'll see about that. For show. I know I'm going to be playing a lot, just in general, just because I freaking... I love it. You can't get enough of it. And like, you've seen it. All I've been working on is this farm in the tunnel. And we put like 20 hours into the game. Just like, it's not even, I don't have much to show for it. Because there's so much work to do here. And the tunnel. Yeah, it's a great game to play with friends because it's very banterable. And, you know, I'm still very much enjoying the solo stuff because I get to chill with you guys. Because if we're playing with others, then it means we're talking to them, which means I can't really talk to you guys. So I like having it both ways. Dude. Just gotta make some more lanterns, of course. We gotta do the left side here. I gotta keep working on the extension of the water tunnel. Where does the rail go to? So it goes back to spawn. We're missing some rail here. We'll get that all sorted out. From spawn to where? To my farm. So there's more water tunnel to do down that way. And then it's like the whole line is an L shape. So we've only done kind of almost just one half of it. I think the other half is shorter, but and less underwater, so it'll actually be quicker. Furnace carts instead of powered rails. Can I store items in the furnace cart? I mean, all I want is to be able to put produce in a cart, put it on the rail, and then have it on its own go to the other end. Oh, it pushes other cart. Oh! Oh! So you're saying I could line up like 3 carts with chests in them, and then in the back have a furnace cart pushing them? Yes? Oh, 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 oh. They're janky? Oh no. What do you mean janky? Like they'll derail or something, or despawn? I would love to try that. At least if they don't work well or consistently, we could do powered rails. Chunks to be loaded. Delete that soundbite. I'm gonna double it up. Can't hurt to try. We'll have to do some test runs, but like we are definitely many chunks away from the spawn. You couldn't even hit me once. Yeah, I'll test it out, honestly. Like, that's the kind of idea I like. Powered rails will be a cool backup because I know how to do them, but like having like an actual train would be sweet. Is dispense a minecart from a dispenser using a button so you don't have to place it. Oh, that could be neat too. Yeah, we'll work on all that stuff when we get the train station going. Because the station itself will mostly be the same. Yeah. Yeah, so for those that don't, like, this is the farm. It's just pretty much wheat right now. We gotta go and find all the other crops. So I'll be swapping out wheat for potatoes, and I mean, we've got some carrots now, which is nice, but we need to get everything else. So we'll harvest stuff here, and then we're gonna have a proper building in this area here. We'll probably, like, it's not gonna be built into the mountain or whatever hill. We'll actually probably have a proper building. Maybe it might be it'll slightly be built into the mountain, and then you'll go down the stairs to the rail. Like, it's gonna be fun and beautiful and nice, and we're gonna spend a lot of time making it look good. This is enough to build your house out of purebred. Oh, absolutely. And I planned on it. Dan found potatoes. Oh, I will have to put in an order for Dan's organic good seed company, LTD, or whatever the heck I called it the other day. Yeah. There's so much stuff to do just here. Like, I'm gonna play so much Minecraft. What I might even do, so like, we'll have these, I'm gonna put the Dadcraft VODs on YouTube. But I might even do like a weekly recap or something. Or maybe like a couple times a week. Where I actually just record for YouTube as well. Like, I'll go on and I'll be like, and this is what we worked on, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Like a little, hell yeah. So they'd be like, whatever, 20-minute videos or 10-minute I would watch. Sweet. I mean, if people didn't watch, then maybe I wouldn't bother with it, but it'd be a fun idea to try out. Because I'm going to be playing so much of it, and I understand also, like, a lot of people maybe don't want to watch 20 hours of Minecraft VODs a week. Need to watch your YouTube stuff more. Honestly, I don't have a ton of, like, I've been Slasher's Keep and Spelunky 2, although I haven't done Spelunky 2 in a little while, and even Slasher's Keep, it's been like a week. But I'm gonna record some more Slashers tomorrow and get some of the Twitch VODs up on there, so show the other dads stuff too. Yes. Well, that would be part of it as well, because it would almost be beneficial for myself. I could like, for my stuff, I would obviously know what I did, so I could just be like, and this is what I was up to this week. I did this. We updated this. Blah blah blah. I was thinking of doing this. What do you think? You know, get some feedback there, and then we'd be like, and let's go check out what the other guys did, and then we can wander around. Man, that sounds sweet. So you would be calling it a week of Dadcraft. A week in Dadcraft. Something like that. Yeah, we'll come up with a catchy name. They want a Slashers list. And oh, yeah, I meant to set up a playlist, like, right away. I'll do that tomorrow as well. Yeah. Gotta set that playlist up. Didn't realize it's still on. Yeah. Well, I'm wrapping up now. I've gone 40 odd minutes over, which is fine because we're having fun. How's the tunnel progress? I'll show ya. So we got to do some more lanterns, and I'm going to come back to this design and maybe swap some materials, but we got the right side done. At least a preliminary pass. Morning coffee with MALF is a 10 out of 10. I do like that. A spawn looking too. We can wander back. I haven't really paid much attention to it, but like, I've probably put more time into Minecraft or Dadcraft than everybody else combined at this point. Well, no, maybe not Dan. I mean, Dan spent a lot of time. But in terms of like actually building and stuff too, I've been very focused on that. So, well, you can see a little bit like both sides here. Obviously, we're missing some rail. But, so it'll be like that. And we're either going to do a powered rail or maybe the furnace cart thingy. And then this is the water section so far. We got to do some outside work. And then we stopped just here. And I've actually got to do more. Where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? Oh, it's nighttime. We should be able to get back to spawn. It's not too far. And the sun will be coming up. Tukuma, thank you. I'm excited too because we're putting it down. And then we're gonna come back later with maybe different materials, harder to get materials or harder to make. And we'll update or upgrade it. But I'm happy with the progress so far. And then spawn is this way. So obviously this cobble line is just like a marker. So the train will continue this way. And it's pretty much gonna be just all underground. I don't know if there's any... There might be a little bit of water up ahead. But yeah, like that, I don't... What's our 63? 57 is where the 60. Honestly, this is probably not a ton. We might do a glass ceiling, so there wouldn't be water on the sides, but we could still have a glass top through that section if it goes through there. But definitely a lot easier to work in that amount of water than what we were working in. Owie. You know what? Actually, dude, we could totally do, like in this area, how low is this? 64. I was gonna say we could almost like trim back some of this stuff. Northern Lion's hair, hello. Hello, thank you for the 2 years. Yeah, we do go through the ravine. That's gonna be cool. That's right at the bend. Subway staircase right in the middle of the lake. That's true. We could have a little stop. What I was thinking though is like, what if we could shave a few layers of this off? And then maybe put like some rock in or something like that, and then the glass. So instead of water being over, you would, if you looked up, you would see like trees and stuff. Just like a little skylight. That'd be pleasant. Obviously, it doesn't have to be the whole way, but in areas where it's like, you know, you wouldn't have to dig down a ton of dirt. I dig it. Haha. Yeah, I like that idea. See, this is how I like to design. You start with a simple idea. We're going from point A to point B with the rail cart. And then you come across maybe different challenges or different stuff, and the ideas just kind of come to you. Like that just happened. So this is where the train, we might have to like move it somewhere. Like, I want to talk to the Sips and the others where it'll actually come out. But as of right now, this is where the rail is lined up. So Maybe further back here instead of it coming right up to here. Because Ryan's got to level all this out, so maybe we'll have the actual train station on this side. You know, somewhere over here. I don't know. Even the mountain is bald. Oh yeah, we got some gift subs to give out. We do it at the end of every stream. We've got a little thing we call the greater good. So every time subs are given out by people in the community, for every 5, I will give an additional 1. So we tally up at the end and then bam. I'm almost at 3,000 gift subs over the past like year and maybe almost a year and a half now that we've been doing it. Dan B is still alive? Dude, of course. Wait, where was he? It's over here. Uh-oh. I ran out of bread. Get out from under. I wasn't saying you gotta do it. I was just explaining the system. The money laundering, I mean the giving back scheme. Mr. Stinger, how you doing? Wait, is it Mr. Stinger or Mr. Stings? Whoops. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Dan's Beehive? I don't know. Yeah, I've not, I spent like... Ooh, if we need some cobble. I spent a lot of time working on the farm and the rail line. And the cool thing is, if we want to do, like if they want to do more rails and stuff, not to say it has to be the same design that I did, but you could just be like, let's just use the same design. Because you've already got like a reference. It's on a leash, which is like tremendously amazing. Oh, Mr. Stinger 3. Oops. I forgot about that. Can't even get free range. Free range honey. Yep. Everything's in a cage, on a leash. Oh! Some more sheep. Ooh. An indie... We got a jobs board here, which is nice. And look what we found earlier today, chat. Cave spider spawner at 149, 34, 160. Found by MALF. That flat mountain. It's good. Yo, Ryan, you want to see... How do I get back up? You want to see the tunnel? It's not like done, but there's been some progress. Oh wait, who won, Ryan? Or is the game over? Didn't it start at 10 o'clock? Real flips. No! Just please don't tell me Kachuk scored. And also, please tell me that Pedersen just gave him a beefy right hook. One goal and assist. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's okay. It's your first meeting against them. The Jets had like extra fuel because of how things ended in the play-in round. Okay. We're still a big-time work in progress, but progress is being made. There we go. So we gotta work a little bit, but you can see, like, as you go through, there's some fish, you got the water above. We're gonna clear out some of the sand and dirt and whatnot on the sides, so you got a better view, especially here. This is Willie. We rescued him from a very bad trader. And then, well, we started on the interior tunnel. We got this side done mostly. He looks rescued. Just shut up. I could hear the tone. No, what happened, the Wanderer has 2 llamas, and he pushed the one up against a cactus while he was sipping on the juice, and the llama died. And I was like, that's it. And chat forced me to murder him. And Wheelie didn't like that. He spat at us and he spat at us, and then we loved him, and then he's like, you know what? You're a great owner. So pretty. Thank you. It's coming along. It's coming along. We got more work to do here, but hey, now thanks to Dan, we got a lot of carrots, and we'll have more. We'll get some potatoes and everything else soon. He's only in the subway tunnel because he likes it. He likes looking at the fish. Made so that you can flood them to recall. To what? They're just made this way because I like it. To harvest. Oh, I thought it was some like advanced maneuver. No, I don't know if you flood them, if that works, then that's kind of cool, but I plan to manually harvest, at least for a while. I didn't know you could do that. I just like, so there's like a little water spring up there, and then it just kind of trickles down, and it waters everything. And you can hear the water, right? I think it sounds, it's very peaceful. And it looks nice. So far. I do everything manually, if you know. I mean, at a certain point, like this, for the amount of people on the server, like, we'll have more than enough food, so like, I won't even have to harvest this for very long stretches of time once it's all done. For 3 years? Maybe. Yeah. But it'll be nice. I'm excited. Can't wait to play some more. That said, let me go to bed. And then IRL, we're gonna be going to bed soon. I think there's anyone out there that doesn't preheat their oven. They just keep it at 450 at all times. Ryan, why do you put these ideas in my head. I feel like in the scene in Billy Madison when the like the debate moderator or the whatever the decathlon dude is like, everybody in this room is now dumber for having heard that. I feel dumber now.